Hello family, this is our 3-ingredient pesto chicken casserole. So starting with our first ingredient, I am using 1 pound, a little over, of chicken tenders, but you can also use chicken breasts and just slice them thinly. My second ingredient is a vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto from Trader Joe's. Now the reason I chose this guy versus a regular basil pesto is because of the calorie and fat content. I want to be able to use this both on my training days and rest days. Whereas if I use this guy, if you look at the back, per quarter cup, 300 calories, per quarter cup, 100 and I believe 80 calories. Big difference. So not all pestos are created equal. So choose wisely, okay? So I'm going for this guy, and there's added nutrients from that additional kale there. So that's my second ingredient. Whoopa. And that's moving on to our third ingredient, a standard mozzarella. I went ahead and chose organic. Guys, get quality here. All right, so we're going to start this off by using a casserole dish here. First thing you're gonna do, grab some olive oil spray, coat the insides, okay? That's just so nothing sticks to the bottom of the casserole dish. Now we're gonna take our basil pesto here. Be very careful. We're going to scoop out about 1/4 cup here. So we're just gonna kind of ladling that in and just smooth it over. We wanna cover the entire baseline here. Yep, you can get messy, doesn't matter, does not have to be perfect. Just make sure that the base is covered there. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna set that to the side. And then we're gonna take our tenders next, and we're going to lay them side by side into the casserole dish. Now here, you want to lay them right next to each other. This will help keep them moist. Another tip that I learned from our chef Alexia is that if you keep, or if you let the chicken get to room temperature before cooking them, that will also help keep them tender and moist, as well as juicy as can be. Nobody likes dry chicken. All right, so we packed those guys in there. Beautiful. And you can always just move around that pesto if you want. There we go. Okay, setting that off to the side. Now, next, we're gonna take just a little bit of salt and pepper. This is totally optional, so I'm just gonna sprinkle about a 1/2 teaspoon into here. And then a little bit of pepper. Again, salt and pepper are totally optional. I don't consider these the main ingredients, so they don't count. And then from there, we're gonna bring back in the pesto here. So we're gonna ladle another 1/4 cup. Beautiful. Look at all that green. And then just smother those guys there. Again, no need to dirty another utensil. Just use the back of that little 1/4 cup there. All right, from there, we're ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back. This guy goes in the oven for about 25 minutes, but we definitely want to cover it. So you can either cover it with your casserole dish, or you can use foil. So this guy's popping in 25 minutes. 25 minutes at 375. 25 minutes has passed, so we're gonna go ahead and add that shredded mozzarella and make sure it's evenly all over those chicken tenders. You can add a little bit more if you wanted a little bit more cheesier, but this should be more than enough. And we're gonna put that guy back in the oven, seal it again for another, I'd say 3 to 5 minutes. So you can see here the cheese is fully melted, so we're actually gonna put it back in the oven, and we're gonna set it for a broil so we can get that beautiful brown, lightly brown golden color. So we're gonna pop that guy back in. We'll give it about 2 to 3 minutes. And there you have it, our final product. Look at that golden bubbly goodness. Done.